online scams have become a much higher probability of the type of victimization that comes with frauds and Ponzi schemes. A lot of times a victim is approached with a fake email, possibly somebody representing that they're an old friend or an acquaintance or maybe even a relative. And even if it's not somebody that you know, a lot of investment schemes come from online scams. And trusting people, smart people often are lured into this type of sharing information, providing money. And it can be used to steal identities, can be used to steal money from your bank accounts. It can even be used to steal money that is intended to go for some other legitimate purpose. Links that come from fake accounts or emails often turn out to be traps and trying to get your personal information or money. So once a person is a victim of a crime, you can discover who that fake person really is, where they really are. It's very easy for people to set up a false identity in order to scam you. They can sometimes use that contact to harass you or to fool you into revealing important information. It's called catfishing, and you've seen TV shows that have talked about that. Identity theft can also be used to take money. So how do you detect a fake internet profile? There are a lot of ways to detect the profile, and even if it's after the crime has been committed, there's ways to discover the person behind the crime. The online public databases, you're not going to be able to find the legitimate identity of a fraudster through that. But digital forensics can be used to using proprietary technology. You can find IP addresses, geolocations, devices, who logged into accounts, and also unique serial numbers on network cards that were used as part of the internet access process. For example, the router somebody used, or the online service provider somebody used, or even things like the graphics card in a computer have serial numbers that can be tracked down. With this information, our investigators can determine where that person is. Are they in the US? Are they overseas? And also cross-reference it with other accounts to find out if that person has an identity with a physical address, or maybe they've committed other frauds like this. So if you're trying to unmask somebody who might be a liar, maybe identify a cyberbully, or avoid some other type of scam, or just to see if someone's telling you the truth, you can get with our investigative department that has to do with forensic services online to see if you can prevent a fraud from happening, or if you become a victim, to find out how you can recover your funds. Remember, there's a very high profile case that happened just this week with Barbara Corcoran from Shark Tank, where one of her bookkeepers was scammed in this way out of almost $400,000. So if that recovery can be made, and they got the money back, there's ways to get this type of fraud undone and get your money back. Remember, this is a very sophisticated real estate investment company that Barbara Corcoran owns, and they were defrauded out of several $100,000. So if that type of company can be scammed out of a high dollar amount, then an average consumer is also vulnerable to being a victim. But the good news is she got her money back. There's ways for you to get your money back. Check out our section on digital forensics, and we can see if we can track down if the fraudster is legitimate, or if you've already been a victim, how we can recover some of that data and possibly funds.